You muted? You're muted?
It's still connecting.
Yeah. Just say okay, and then I'll start the screen share.
Okay.
People in here.
Yeah, we'll give it a few minutes, right?
Yeah. Is it muted? You're good?
Yeah, it's muted.
Okay. All right. Robert, what's up? Chris, Ricardo.
What's up, Felix? Aaron, what's up?
Gato.
Ty's on. What's up, Ty? Big Dave is already telling Big Rob he's going down tonight, which is interesting. Getting an early start. Yes, you do, Chris. You win. Oh, Marin's on. Marin's going to be on with us next Saturday.
Is she gonna bring soda for everyone?
Hope so. Finally.
All right.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Welcome to the Views Meet Vault Cap Banter Fit in Mania 2. We have a cool show for you guys today. We have Davey here joining us from Hat Club. Pierre's gonna go through a quick under the cap with her, and then we also have a big main event. So without further ado, let's get started.
Got Jason Mead already flexing over there, so he's ready to go. He's ready to go.
Ready to see Big Dave, Big Rob throw some stuff down. Let's do this.
Well, first, I've been looking forward to this conversation all week to be able to get a chance to talk to Davey. So, Davey and I talk from time to time, but I want to get, listen, Davey's one of the folks that I think is just deep in the hat game and super cool about connecting with everybody. And, listen, it's rare that you see someone with a hat company be this connected to hat culture the way you are, be it Instagram, Facebook. I know you've been messing around with TikTok. I don't want to mess around with TikTok. I saw that you were messing around with TikTok a little bit. So listen, I think everyone wants to get to know you a little bit better, Davey. So let's get started. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Davey.
I started collecting hats probably back when I was 15. Walked into a hat club and just kind of never turned back. Started working with them maybe when I was 19. But between there, I'm into art. So I just started wood burning, making t-shirts. The biggest thing I do is markers, alcohol-based marker art. So anything that's like trippy art, eyeballs, like plants, anything that represents Arizona, a lot of that good stuff. So, but yeah.
So what's your favorite wildlife in Arizona?
Shoot. Probably I collect cacti. So
Oh,
anything
okay.
that a lot of spikes and flowers or anything like that, that's what I try to draw. And yeah, I mean, super into collecting that. So
I'm scared to death of scorpions.
yeah, I don't think any of us out here in Arizona really like scorpions either. We try to stay away from it. That and snakes, but you don't see too many rattlesnakes or anything out here. I mean, I'm not really into like the countryside of it all, so it's not too bad.
Yeah. So, Davey, what attracted you to hats? So, like, for me, it's like logos and the way they look and stuff, you know. But what about you? What got you into them?
When I was younger, and I would wear snapbacks just because I would watch sports with my dad and my brother-in-law, who is really big into baseball, basketball, and they were always wearing hats. So I started grabbing. They would buy me some, and that's just kind of how it started. As I got into like high school, I started developing my own style. And, like I said, I walked into a hat club, saw it fitted, and I was like, shoot, let's try these on. And I just, like I said, I never turned back, just started collecting them, learning more about it, repping, my favorite teams, all that good stuff. And then we started working with Clean Room and making our own designs. So I started getting into more of the design aspect of it all. And that's probably what I really like right now, is trying to find more artists and different designs and try to figure out what the story is to them. So
you guys just announced something with Hat Club, right? That kind of is unlocking a world for some designers and stuff. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so we actually just started a competition, East Coast versus West Coast, and it's a representation, so it's a non-licensed logo, so you can't really use LA and Y type of logos, but it's anything that represents your side of the the states. And yeah, you basically download the template or screenshot it and start making your own design, enter it, and at the end of it, me, Justin, John, Ben, we're just gonna go through it and pick the top. I want to say it depends on how many we get in, top 8, top to 16 entries, and and after that you guys get to choose who wins.
Yeah.
But the winner gets to help design. If we're able to, and New Era says it's okay, we get to make their design happen. But if not, the person who wins gets to help John and Justin design like the next collection of hats. So
that's cool.
Yeah, and then they get 8 free hats for their friends and family.
As I'm talking to you, I just see a couple of questions coming through. And one of them actually for you, Leon, over under on how many times Leon changes your hat tonight. People are taking bets on that.
It's at 5.5 probably.
5.5. Okay.
I'll take the over. I'll take the over.
So you had a dream. You have a Dream Chasers on now, right?
Yes, sir.
What else was it? What else was there? Another question, Jason?
Yeah, one specifically for you, Pierre, and Ithaca H wants to know what's the hat.
Oh, the Spirit, San Bernardino Spirit, San Bernardino Spirit, right?
Yep. And
who played for that team, Jason?
Ken Griffey Jr.
That's right, Ken Griffey Jr.
One of the 3 hours he spent in the minor leagues.
Mm-hmm. Well, he came up when he was 19, right?
Yeah.
Or 18 or 19, I don't remember, but I remember his rookie year was 1989. So Davey wasn't even born yet.
Not at all. No.
I was driving by then. And then Davey, you just got a lot of comments. Everybody loves what you do with Hat Club, what you do for the hat community.
I love talking with you guys. You guys are something else. You guys are not even just into hats, but other things, whether it be art, shoes, pins, and then I get to learn a lot about that and start collecting that stuff. So it's really cool just to see different aspects of it all.
Yeah, listen, you, like I said, and I'm not just saying this, you're so connected to the community, which is what I love most about you, Davey. But I also want to ask, listen, what inspires you as an artist? So you like to do art, right? What inspires you when you're in that space?
People. When I meet new people, if they have a big effect on me, and it's just I don't know. I like to meet people who like to help others and, also spread good vibes and help share in the community. And when I see people do that, it makes me thrive and it makes me want to make something for them. And that's kind of what drives me to creating certain things,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really people. And my family and friends, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes if I'm dating someone and they catch my eye, I'm just like, damn, like you caught me in a trance right now, so I'm gonna like start using and focusing that energy on that. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's just people.
You know what amazes me about you, Davey, and I've been chatting with you for most of this year, right? So
Yeah.
you know, is the positive attitude you have no matter what's thrown your way. So listen, the products become hot, it's become more desirable, everybody wants in, and you know, every time I talk to you, just ultra positive. Like how do you keep that mindset when you're being stretched in so many different directions? Like you got to wear a lot of hats, right?
Yep.
You're working and you're helping
Literally.
out in the warehouse. You're also like the social media guru. You're like all these people, right? And like you're being asked all day long these different questions. How do you handle that and stay positive? Because that's what I am impressed most about when I deal with you.
So it's definitely grown at a bigger scale, so it does definitely get a little crazy and you know a lot to handle. But I mean, we just got Ben on there, and then Justin helping me out with that, so it's definitely it's not as stressful. But I mean, you got to keep it positive because why bitch and moan about it? That ain't gonna help, you know. So it's only gonna bring me down, make me more stressful. I mean, I've just kind of learned that growing up is, you know, all you can do is be positive and push through and figure a way out, you know.
Yeah.
Like that's it, you know. And then I can't be negative or put that on you when I talk to you or anything like that. You know, it's not gonna help anybody. So that's how I just kind of do it all. Plus, like I said, it's a learning thing. It's definitely was a learning curve when I got this position, but because I'm learning, it's helping me grow and it makes me happy. I don't know how to say it, but it just I don't know. I love learning. I like my brain being stimulated, so that's what keeps me going.
I got to tell you, David, I mean this, and I think I speak on behalf of the community. Like they've definitely picked the right gatekeeper at Hat Club. So I want to thank you for all you're doing. You know what? I want to ask you too.
I
Like,
just want to add something
go ahead.
there too, Pierre. I was actually just talking to Justin earlier tonight, and I think what makes Hat Club so special is that people like Davey, people like Justin, people like Ben, just being so approachable. Like I feel like I know these people, never met them. They don't have to talk to me, but they do, and it's awesome. And so I thank you, Davey,
Yeah.
for being that face and
Appreciate
just
it.
helping the community in general.
Yeah. Davey, why don't you tell us, like, what has been your favorite Hat Club release in the past year?
Oh shit, man. Two. I'll give you two.
Okay.
Just it's gonna be the what is it? Hillside Goods.
Ooh.
Just because the first time he released it was with Clean Room and it dropped in a Hat Club at the location I was working at. And so that's part of my art too. Is I haven't actually shown it online, but it's octopus and stuff with the eyeball and all that type of stuff. And for whatever reason, I didn't buy it. Maybe it was because I was younger and I was broke, but like I didn't buy it. So when it came back out again, it was like my second chance, and I just couldn't pass it up again. So like that's probably it. And then on this one right here,
Yeah,
yep, just that color.
it's nice.
Yeah, I started getting into more colors just because with my art, like I started working with brighter colors and just seeing how I don't know, it just makes a better hat sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
So this is probably one of the ones that I just caught my eye. Once I saw it, I'm like, dude, those colors just pop like that. Like it matches a lot of my styles and weird shirts I have. So.
And you're someone that want to wear. You didn't like Yankees hats in the past, right?
Oh God, no! It was like two teams, Dodgers and Yankees, and it wasn't that anything wrong with them. It's just, well, one, I'm a D-backs fan, so like you just don't like the Dodgers, and then two, like they also went against Yankees, so I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. You know, I'm not gonna wear it. But with Hat Club just designing so much fire, I'm just like, why limit myself to the culture? Why limit myself to the way I can dress? Like, fuck it. Like it doesn't matter at this point, you know.
You've pushed me into a couple of Yankees hats, Davey.
Yeah, same thing, man. Same thing, Pierre. Like, if you're gonna have a whole collection, you can't say I have the whole collection, but that one hat. I'm like, just do it. Do it for the collection.
You were pushing me a little bit, and I appreciate that. You brought me over to the evil side a couple of times, and as a Red Sox fan, that's tough to do.
But hey, at least like you said, you won't wear it, right?
No. I'll never wear one. It'll never go on my head. Nope. Even if I had that one, I wouldn't put it on my head.
I don't know, man. I feel like if you had it and it kept like just staring at you, you're like, ah, let's do
I
it.
put it on once. I might look in the mirror, but that would be the end of it. So, Davey, listen, a couple of things. I know you brought things are coming on with us, and we're going to get to a hat battle pretty soon. But I know you brought some hats you wanted to show everybody. So I know we have perhaps some upcoming stuff from Hat Club, right?
Yeah.
And then some personal hats. So let's get into those.
Yeah. So I'll show you the ones that I just brought from my collection, and it's kind of hats that I don't know, just have impacted me in some way, or I just thought it was a really cool logo. They did a well-designed hat. So I really like streetwear hats, and I wish more companies kind of like really got heavy into the fitted world. But black scale, this is probably one of the ones that are like one of my favorites to wear. Black and gray, wear everything with it. The little logo on the back.
I never carry a lot of 8s. That's my complaint with black scale.
Yeah. I want to say 7s too. Like some companies will start at a quarter or like sometimes a 1/8, but like they won't do a 7. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah. Fuck us, right? The other one is gonna be
Ink Park.
Ink Park, yeah. So I really like this one just because it has that graffiti vibe, you know, and it just caught my eye when I first saw this drop.
Davey, do you know the story behind that hat?
This hat?
Yeah.
I don't. Throw some history.
So Ink Park, right? John from Ink Park actually did that logo for an electric company, or some sort of electrician or something, and they backed out and didn't pay for the design, and it ended up on a Hat Club hat.
I mean, I love it.
I love it too.
It's like that. Like I said, I'm into art, so it gave me like that type of style, and I just had to swoop it up.
That was his first one too, wasn't it, with Hat Club?
Yeah, I want to say it was this one, and
that was his first one with Hat Club. Yeah, then he had that.
Samurai.
The Samurai was next.
Yeah. And then Yankees. This one I actually recently picked up for sale. Hat Club had it, and I was like, why not? But this is what really caught my eye.
Oh, that's
a cool underbrim.
Awesome. Yeah,
something a little different, and then they have like the sides. This one is probably one of my top favorites. So I'm into music, so I go to a lot of raves and all that type of stuff. And in that culture, you got to rep a lot of colors. To be Mishka.
I think I was born about 20 years too early because I think I would have thrived in that rave bright color culture.
Well, I mean, it started a while ago. It just wasn't as well put together. You know, the production and all that stuff wasn't as crazy as it is now. And then here's the last one from just my collection is that sample. Yeah. Just can't get this one. I actually don't even wear this hat just because I'm not trying to get it all faded or anything. But I ended up putting all the Hat Club pins on there.
That's a hat that shouldn't even be around, right?
Yeah, something like that. Someone said okay, sent it out, and then you were like, what the hell? I mean, it happens.
You got a hold of one. That's awesome.
Yeah, and then I don't know if you guys ever saw when Hat Club first started bringing out their stuff. They came out with the Black Tigers. It's supposed to be an inspiration off of Blackhawks. Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, but some upcoming stuff that I'm sure you guys already started seeing, and everybody's hitting up everybody.
Oh man, that one is incredible.
It's yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna need one of those.
Pierre right there.
Oh boy.
With the
actually
twist.
pink socks too.
Yeah.
With the twist.
I call it the pink lemonade with a twist. I don't know what you guys are.
We'll start saying that now, huh? That's the one we posted on TikTok. So you actually got the gold trim.
Yeah. Ooh, with the icy blue bottom.
Yeah. I want to say this is probably one that everybody's trying to get just as much as that brown Travis Scott pink bottom we kind of did. It's like the next best.
I think that's the best icy blue I've seen so far.
Everyone wants that one.
My favorite before that one was the Seattle 20th anniversary. Oh wow, that's nice too. Yeah, that's real nice. It looks so much better in hand too, man.
Yes, that's how it is, man. With hats, especially like I'm sure Leon and you would understand. Anytime you do those mock-ups, it doesn't look anything like it when you get it in your hand.
For sure. Well, Davey, thanks so much for showing those hats and taking us through this. Listen, I again want to just thank you for everything you do for the hat community. You feel like you feel like a part of Hat Club, but you also feel like you're a free agent too, which is an interesting way of how you handle yourself, which I think is extremely, extremely important to you being successful. So thank you for all you do. Continue that positivity, because it really does mean a lot to everybody out there. Now what we're going to do next.
So hold on, Pierre. We had quite a few comments and stuff during that. Yeah.
Very cool.
So first off, Ty, TJ, everybody saying they Hat Club lucked out when they got Davey. Dank says Davey is his nominee for Hat Club GOAT. Still love Lewis, but Davey is the best.
Who said that? Who said
Hey,
that?
No, but Louis
Dank won the Vandal.
Oh, okay.
We have two Danks in the
Because I think Martin, aka Dankadelic's in here too.
Yeah, he's unsubscribing. He's unsubscribing because Davey showed some pink bottoms. So
I posted some pink bottoms today, and he did a GIF of a guy like holding back the vomit.
Right. One big question did come up though, and it's from Felix in Arizona. Wants to know if Davey, will you marry him?
Oh, geez, man. Felix, I probably would say yes, but I'm a dog lover, bro.
Sorry, Gato. You got to go.
No room for cats in the Davey household.
And TJ is saying, man, all those hats you just showed, he's just mailing his wallet right to Arizona. So make a big box for him and just send everything over.
I'll leave you a card in there, TJ.
Davey, I have all your cards in a drawer over here.
Oh yeah.
They're like
there has been some motion on the Leon over under. Somebody has noticed a theme. Ricardo has noticed that you're going with the royal blue theme tonight.
We'll see how it goes. Just what I have handy right now.
Well, all right, you guys ready to get started on the big event here?
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
So let me admit these guys into the room. We got Big Dave from Houston. We got Robert Pierce here.
Do we go through the rules again for these guys?
You have to give me 1 second, because when you do that, I'm not able to invite the people into the room. Yeah, thank you.
Dave's here.
Now you can do it.
All right.
Oh no.
Rules of the cat battle. We're gonna do best of 7 again. First of 4 rounds wins. Each round is judged by 3 judges. Each combatant has 30 seconds per round, and then the winner of the previous round gets to choose the next category, and they will go first.
Big Dave.
Yo.
You've been awfully quiet, man.
Nothing personal, but I got nothing respect for Rob. So, I'm not trying to make this necessarily a personal thing. He's going down. He's taking the L. And by now he probably knows that. So I didn't need a whole lot of promos for it. Mm-hmm. But, with James, it was personal. I had to take that trash out, so yeah. I had to let everybody know, man. So, I'm all ready tonight, man. I'm ready to
last Saturday is what you're saying was trash day.
Yeah, man. It was trash day. I called up there and got the Canadian schedule and lined it up with everybody so I can just get all their commish stuff and ship it on out, man.
Well, Robert Pierce did shoot me a message before this and said, listen, he's going to take the high road here and he's just going to wipe the floors with you without all the talk.
Hey,
wow.
You know what?
Wow.
Don't sing it, just bring it.
Man.
Big Rob's a quiet assassin.
That's right. That's the ones you got to watch out for, man. It's the quiet ones.
The quiet ones.
Dave will always be my dude, man.
Look, yeah. I mean, we go back. This is UHC beef right here, man. Old school. OG UHC, man. Nothing but love, Rob. You know that, man.
Yeah, and I was telling him earlier in a message, a couple of my friends, man, they wrestle independently here in Oklahoma, and Oklahoma is like the first state back to sanctioned wrestling events. So whenever they saw when I shared the video, they were like, "Oh, you gotta, you should, pull up in the car and then get out and do a promo, and then maybe like smack the camera out of someone's hand." I'm like, man, it's on time right now. But yeah, man, I got a lot of flack for not doing a video. So.
No, it's all good, man. I know you got some lurkers over there, man, hiding, man. So
I was even practicing my voice at work, man. I was like getting into like the rock type thing. I was like climbing my little lids ladder, like rung by rung by rung, and just it fizzled.
Hey, man, it's all good. I'm a 43-year-old wrestling fan my whole life. I've been waiting my whole life for this moment. This is as close as I'm gonna get to being a wrestler. So I went all in on James, man. So and God forbid I walk away with this title tonight. It's gonna be something entertaining.
I'm wondering if I'd rather. I don't know what I'd rather. Like I'm not sure if I'd rather see Big Dave win and hear about it for the next year or so.
Next year, like forever.
2017. Yeah, and still,
I'm
once you're the champ, you're always the champ. Regardless, if I lose the title down the road, you still gotta call me champ.
That's true. That's true. It's almost like the president of the United States, right? They're always the president. You always say Mr. President.
For life, baby.
That's right. So you guys ready to get this party started or what?
Let's do it, man.
Let's dance.
I want to defer to Rob, man.
Oh.
The gentlemanly thing to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I went first on my last battle, so.
Then I'm gonna actually go with my weak point, and that was the last one. And there was some stuff we discussed afterwards between everyone in the battle, but I'm gonna go with the independent just to get that one out of the way. I feel like that one's gonna be my easy L. And it's cool that Davey brought up the company that I'm gonna use for this. This is probably the biggest flop in Hat Club's history. It is the Black Scale.
Oh, jeez.
These hit the bargain bin on Hat Club for $5 for quite a while. Me and a buddy of mine went in and we bought all of them. I got about 20 of them laying around. They've all been detasseled and I used them as blanks. But this one I kept the tassels on just to kind of keep it original. And I did, it says Tulsa Oil House. This is a rap collective here in Tulsa that have been doing a lot of good things. I mean, they've been doing stuff for like 14 years, but just this last year, they got a breakthrough. They got pretty much in like Grammys, the Grammy magazine, Grammy Online. They got a big project that's going to be releasing next February for the 100th anniversary of the Tulsa Massacre or the Black Wall Street bombing. So to see those guys kind of lay that project down. It was pretty weird. Like they did the project in an old KKK member's mansion. He actually used to run Tulsa. And Felix Jones, a Tulsan, when he retired, came back, bought the mansion, turned it into a studio. So it was like 3 nights there, literally hundreds of people floating in and out of rooms, studios in the basement, the kitchen, upstairs. Every room turned into a studio. And it was just cool to see just everybody in the city just kind of vibing. So I'm gonna go with this just because of the meaningfulness to me. Oil House.
I like it. You're repping your state, man. I like that, man. I like it. All right, I went with I can't remember the year this came out, but the homie Reagan Lee. It was a Black Friday, the Reborn fingerprint. It's the faux leather. Got Reagan's logo in the back. Got the fingerprints and the funky fresh interior. The lighting in here is not working with me, but yeah, man. This is 19 of 36, and it came out on Black Friday, and I was lucky enough to grab one, and it actually completed my Reagan Lee set, so I was pretty pumped up about this one.
Wow.
So I gotta say, I know this is the battle of the bigs. Those look like powder donut fingertips underneath.
Amen.
Rob, we do have a question from Icebreaker, and he wants to know when you're talking about Felix Jones. Is that
Yeah.
the Felix Jones ex-Razorback running back?
Ex Razorback, ex Raider, ex Cowboy. He comes into the store every now and then. So
Awesome.
yeah.
You know what I like most about this round before we vote is that I got some real old lady purse vibes.
From my tassels?
From
Well,
both.
not just your
And
tassels,
the leather.
but also the leather on Big Dave's hat. So I would dub this the old lady purse round.
Yes. Only at Fit Mania 2.
So you guys ready to vote on round one?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, let's do it.
Dave, Rob, and Rob takes it.
Nice.
All right.
Wow.
I guess the old lady tassels take the round.
Should I wear it for that? I guess I need to change it.
I think you should, man.
Rock.
Yeah, wear it backwards. That's the way to go.
I've worn it at work like this one time, and you definitely catch some stares.
And you still have a job?
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think they could fire me at this point. So let's see here. I'm gonna go major league, major sports. Just kind of a classic cap. The Yankee Spike Lee, the original heritage drop there. Let me see. I don't know. Yeah, it's made in China. I was thinking maybe it was far enough back that it was made in the U.S. Obviously, it has the patch, still has the sticker that it came with, and then obviously the bonus on this is the satin lining with the kind of, it's all red, but it's kind of like a pink Spike Lee signature kind of running throughout the cap. Gray under bottom, and then the kind of cream white bag. So,
Robert,
What's the inscription? Is it Spike Lee joint inside?
yeah, Spike. No. What do you mean?
On the under on the.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
Spike Lee joint.
Like the joint.
Okay.
So Robert, before we move over to Big Dave, what's your favorite Spike Lee movie?
Man, he got game for sure.
Nice choice. My boy Ray Allen in there.
Yep, Jesus Shuttlesworth, man.
Big Dave, you're up.
All right. Well, let's stick up there in New York and let's go with the black scale Brooklyn Dodgers. With the green Brooklyn Cooperstown collection, black scale. Had to have it. You know, I don't own too many other major league teams, but I mean, come on.
You guys ready?
Dave. Rob takes it.
Man,
Okay.
getting smoked here.
All right, so I kind of orchestrated it, almost a theme for today, because I love Dave, but I'll be honest, I hate Houston. And I know you're linked to Houston, but I'm gonna save that for later. I'm gonna go minor leagues. This is it's actually a 2-cap kind of thing. It comes with a story. So this is actually not the cap that I'm going to be presenting, but it is identical to it. This is the authentic 1993 or 94 Tulsa Drillers cap, U.S. made, gray bottom, wool, has all the taggings. I got this is brand new condition. I've maybe worn it once, but that's because of the cap that I have here that is a part of it. I had to repurchase it. This is the Hat Club release, I think, of the same cap. I got this whenever I was working for the Drillers. I had to get a new one because I would stay late, and me and Alex Verdugo would play target practice on the streetlights over the highway, betting $100 per shot. And one day he kind of dug me into the hole, and I owed him $600. And to get out of that payment, he said that if I let him shoot me in the head with a paintball, he would let the money slide. So I was like, you know what? Aim at me. You can kind of see there's the paintball shot there. I tried to cover it up. It did cover the entire side, but I covered it up with a patch there that I made up. So yeah, this is kind of a story cap of my late night drunk happenings as an equipment manager. Tulsa Drillers, don't get shot in the head with a paintball gun. It does hurt.
good story with tinges of illegal activity, which I think adds a couple points. So thank you.
Yeah, I almost feel like I'm losing street cred because my nobody got shot in the making or arrival of this cap here. But this cap here is one of the reasons why I love the fitted community, because without knowing everybody, I wouldn't have been able to get this. This is a Just Fitted's collabo, the Corpus Christi hooks with the what is that, velvet, the velour
Nice.
crown with the 3M. I don't know if it's reflecting here, but it's got the 3M under brim.
Yeah.
Funky fresh. Love this cap. Unfortunately, here in Texas, this is only a winter only cap. You cannot, there's no way you're pulling this sweater out in the middle of summer. So.
Yeah, the winter when it dips down to about 75, right?
Yeah, man, those hard nights of 63, bro. Let me tell you.
All right, cool.
Dave, Rob. So we got Dave taking that one 2-1.
Oh, sweet. All right. So then I get to pick now, right? I guess.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, then let's go on and go back to the majors. And I know you loathe all things Houston, but I am going to hold back and not show a Houston cap, believe it or not. This was a stadium exclusive Milwaukee Brewers Cerveceros skull. And if you look, it's got the crazy detail with the Cerveceros. But the best part about this cap, that is so funky fresh. Shout out to that mean green truck driver, Mr. Gray. I think he slide bit and got that for me, but love
that
this.
Undervisor almost looks hand painted.
Kelly, the king of the 70 box unboxing.
Yes, no doubt. I love the Brewers are kind of like another team that I liked, especially when the Astros moved over, because my old high school was Milby High School and we were the Buffs. So we stole that MB logo for a lot of years and we still have the same blue and yellow colors. So I can still kind of get away wearing this in the hood.
All right, so I'm gonna kind of play towards one of the judges. I know there's 3, so I'm hopefully gonna win at least one. Last week I showed off the souvenir cap for New York. This year will be the best team in the major leagues, and it'll be the Boston Red Sox souvenir cap. This was released exclusively through New Era Europe. I'm sure one of the judges can help me with this, and I was always wondering, is this the state flower here?
You know what? I gotta be frank with you. I couldn't figure that one out.
Okay, so I guess choose any flower and run with it. Okay.
I guess. I mean, listen, I'm not from. I'm a Red Sox fan, but I'm not from Massachusetts. I'm
gotcha.
a New York guy, but I don't know what the state flower is, but I have a hard time believing it's that beautiful flower. Imagine for Massachusetts, it would be like a dandelion.
I imagine so. But yeah, my girlfriend's from Albany, and she's the same way, where she's a Red Sox fan. So it's like,
yeah, Albany is extremely close to Boston when you think about it.
Yeah, it's an even split. I think 3 hours between both. So yeah, she had to explain that to me whenever I was like, "You're not a Yankees fan?" But
no, it's upstate New York.
Has the market on the back. I believe that's Paul Revere, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it is.
We got the Burrows on the side, just like the other one, but obviously the Boston breakdown.
Well, I had Robert Martin from FHS telling me that that Boston's not a tough city. He was joking around me. I said, go to Roxbury or Dorchester and tell me how you feel after you've been there.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, you got to think. What's his name? The killer that was from there. Oh gosh, I can't think of.
You're talking about
Whitey Bulger.
Yeah.
Yep, yeah, Whitey Bulger's from there, and so you got to think like the Irish mob is probably heavy in Boston, if anywhere else. So.
Yeah. And that guy was on the run. He was even dangerous at 80.
Yeah, and the funny thing about that is one of his murders was here in Tulsa at a country club, not maybe two miles away from where I live right now. So
insane.
TJ and Chris K are confirming that is the state flower, and TJ saying it's the trailing arbutus.
And Tony Ross is telling me how much the Red Sox suck. So thank you, Tony Ross.
I completely agree with him. So
Yeah, good for you guys. You guys can hang out after the show and talk about it. All right.
All right.
So you guys ready?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Dave, Rob,
Okay, I
Dave.
got my one vote. Okay.
Rob, you got your one vote. It just
Yeah.
wasn't enough, man. You need one of these other guys to either Davey or Leon to go with me.
I'll be honest. I was just trying to impress you, Pierre.
Well, it worked, man. Color me impressed.
I almost pulled out a Boston hat.
Well, as you can see, my calculation didn't work.
But
I
that's
gotta
all
get
right.
better at math. 1 of 3 is not majority.
I was never good at math anyway. So, all right. So we have the wild card. We have custom collabo and custom retail or whatever.
Yep.
All right, we'll go with the
And wild card. Yeah, wild card still in play.
we'll go the custom. I guess retail. It's a 10 deep cap. I've seen this cap in black. I've never seen it in the heather gray. It's got the sample tag. It says "Vengeance is mine" in Japanese. It's got the green under brim with the 10 deep, the white, super fresh.
Yeah, that's tough.
And I gotta say, Dave, if there's someone that's fitting of the phrase "vengeance is mine," it's you.
I got to live up to the hype, man. You know, I
You do.
talk a lot.
All right, so I guess for mine, mine's actually a set. So there are 4, but I'm only going to show off 1. I will show off kind of a link to the other 3. So there's that kind of. So I do have them all. I saw a post that TJ said he's more into collections, and I like to collect the full set. This is the On Points Japan exclusive. Only sold at On Point stores in Japan. Obviously, you can get them on eBay for like $100-something, but those are all filtered through that store. Has the samurai stitched on the side. Got the kind of S inspired by, Japanese figures. Got the back S, and then obviously the shining point for this is the underbrim, which is actually a samurai code, or the beginning of the samurai code, one of the 10 laws they live by. And then also, you can't really tell in the image. You can kind of see just from the material, this one is the only one made of Japanese linen. It's kind of a rough, almost like polyester, but whenever you touch it, it is almost smooth as silk. So it's very unique in that regard. But yep, samurai cap.
Nice little update on Dave's hat. Chris K says he's not going to tell you what that really says. So,
Okay, well, as reported,
that's the thing, man. I'm always worried about those hats, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, does this say I'm a fucking idiot? What does this say?
I was actually really hoping that it said it on the tag. It does say "vengeance" on the fucking tag. So I mean, that's as close to validity as I need. That means it's New Era's fucking fault. So
yeah.
All right, you guys ready to vote?
Battle Japan here. Dave, Rob. So Dave.
Storming back.
Yeah.
what's the count now?
3-2.
3-2, Dave.
Oh, I won that. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh God. Okay, so now let's.
You've
go on
recovered
and
well
do-
from the old lady purse round.
Oh, okay. Man. So here's the problem. I'm up to, I don't know, 1,200 caps now. It ain't about numbers, but the problem with that is I forget what I have, and then I start digging out stuff. I got about 7 caps right now left, and I'm trying to figure out which one to pull. So I'm just gonna go on and go wild card, and let's go back to Japan. And this was a close second. I'll show the other cap later if y'all want. Shout out to my Taiwanese plug, and that's all I'll say. But Pink Panther on denim. The fucking detail on this is just insane. That pink shines. I don't know, got the Pink Panther paw print tag in there, all denim, super dope front cap. I've seen the other big face Pink Panthers. I haven't seen too many of these stateside. So shout out again. I love this cap. Old school. You know, I'm old, man. This is when cartoons were good. You know, when you just get up and eat cereal with or without milk, you know, and watch cartoons all morning until it was time for Kung Fu Theater.
What was the cereal of choice, Big Dave?
Count Chocula, bro.
I love it. I love it. I used to like Frankenberry myself.
You know, I couldn't go wrong with any of those. Every once in a while, see, we grew up maybe, you know, we didn't have all the luxury. So sometimes we had the cereal in the white box, and it was always a crapshoot. Sometimes it was cornflakes. Sometimes it was Raisin Bran. Sometimes it was mini wheats that had been already shredded. So, you know, who knows?
All right. Well, so the wild card round was going to be where I took the shot at Houston, but going against the Panther cap, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. You know what? F it. It doesn't matter. It's just all for shits and giggles. So, obviously now there is a XFL team there. What are they called? The Roughnecks.
Roughnecks, undefeated.
The Tulsa Roughnecks were in existence 30 years before that.
Yeah. But were you undefeated?
But they had Pele.
Well, hey,
they played for just about every national team.
And so another key team name from the Houston area is the Oilers, which was predated by the Tulsa Oilers by a good 40 years. The original oil capital of the world was Tulsa. And everything the titles that Tulsa has held have all slowly shifted to Houston over the last 70 years. So that's kind of where I hold my content or my discontent towards Houston. But this cap was released through Lids as kind of their throwback collection a couple years back. This one only saw life at the store that I manage. So I was able to help a few people grab it, but this has only been released one other time, and that's by Ebbets Field, which is sad to say. Grew up, obviously I'm too young for the Oilers, but my dad would tell me stories about going to get balls signed by Warren Spahn, and Satchel Paige was the head coach there. And so he would always tell me stories about going to see those guys, get balls signed, and then ruin them by playing catch with them with his dad. So that was kind of his tale of like, if we're getting balls signed, never play catch because I don't have Warren Spahn's signature. So yeah, this just kind of holds a lot of sentiment to me as the batter man on the back, gray underbrim, white sweatband to kind of mirror what, should be the case. But yeah, man, just a lot of, when I see this cap and I wear it, just reminds me of my pops.
Love the cap, love the story. Real quick, let me jump in. You can have the fucking Oilers, bro. They left, so fuck them and fuck Bud Adams. They can rot in hell. We knew Texas, baby. We all about the Texans, even though our head coach now is, look, fuck it, anyway. But I digress.
Yeah.
All right. You guys ready?
Yeah. Rob ties it up.
Okay, I will say this. So wait, it's 3-3, right?
Yep.
I think this is always set up to go to 7. Always.
Yeah, maybe.
Not one vote for the Panther.
Story, man.
That Tulsa Oilers logo does kick ass. I have that similar hat, and I love it.
I'm just bullshitting. Let's go 7. I'm ready. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's see the chat. How can we possibly be making it go 7? There's no.
No. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding with you. I'm just joshing.
I'm the heel, bro. I gotta find an excuse. Come on. I'm gonna whine. Yeah. I'm gonna post you in the eye and then get in the corner.
This is what we expected, though. This is exactly what we expected.
Oh, it's a heavyweight battle fitting of the heavyweight championship.
Oh,
Big Rob.
The
Big
commenters,
Big,
man,
the battle of the bigs.
Commenters are saying the fix is in, man. The Panthers should have taken it.
People, people, calm down, people. I know. Listen, if I'm the people's champ, listen.
Hey, I'd almost say we could go 9. But
Davey, is this your first introduction to the Big Dave world?
In person, yeah.
Is it all you hoped it would be?
I love it though. No, I love it though. All the banter and stuff. When I saw his video earlier today with him just like like a WrestleMania type vibe. Oh, dude, I loved it.
Well, the video was kind of off too, right? But I told Leon, I actually like it messed up like that. It made it even more appealing.
It was good. I'm like hoping that more people do that and actually create this like WrestleMania hat versus, you know, type.
Tune into the World Fitted Federation, and you will see more.
Wait until after the match here.
You got to be the announcer like JR or something. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Oh, I'm all in, man. I'm all in. Fitted caps and wrestling, man. My wife's not gonna see me anymore. So
My wife is thanking me. So
what category you got left?
it's the last custom, right?
Yeah, it's custom. Is it custom
Collab, I think.
Collab.
Yeah.
collab? Okay. I got two to choose from. I'll let you choose A or B, Dave.
Ooh, roulette.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's how confident he is.
Let's go B for Big Dave.
B for Big Dave. All right. So just I'll say you're passing up on the new era, which matches the Dragon Ball Z collab, matches the shirt. This one was actually a little more limited. This is the Mickey Mouse Disney release from the US New Era. And I think there was very limited, I don't know the numbers, but it sold out in minutes. Has a black patent leather on the under, everything else is stitched. You got my man Mickey rocking a 5950, and to answer all questions on whether or not you leave your sticker on or off, Mickey Mouse leaves his on. So that might help you out in your decision making. On the back, you got the New Era raised in metallic gold. And on the inside, it's going to be hard to capture here. It has all the Mickey Mouse logos from throughout history kind of sunk into the silk backline.
Silk, cool.
But yep, I don't think this is 100 years. Nope. It just says fitted up since 1928, has the Mickey logo, and then says true original.
Not bad. Game 7, and he goes with the biggest company in the world. Okay. So how can I let this go Game 7 and cut my next promo? If I don't let you let me do roulette, fuck it, do roulette. Actually, you can go A, B, C, or D.
Ooh.
Okay.
And I will show you the ones that you passed on.
Okay. I'm gonna go with oh, I can't say D because that sounds weird. So I'm gonna go B.
Right.
Dave, what he's saying is he doesn't want the D.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yes.
You're still gonna get it, man. Okay.
Let me clear my schedule.
This was D, and this was I'm the King Slayer. And maybe okay. Should I not show the hats? I don't want to sway the vote. Should I just show my hat?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Collabo. This was unveiled, I want to say 2012, 2013. It was only available at New York Fashion Week. And it is the Jeremy Scott New Era. It's another old lady purse, leather vibe. I actually had this fell into my hands from somebody that I knew was up there and just happened to fucking catch somebody that knew somebody that knew somebody. So I don't know. It's funky fresh. It's got the insane stitching. Jeremy Scott of Moschino fame, Adidas. I like it. It's to me that's a custom collab right there. Super rare.
Phew.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
Hey Rob, first of all, hey man, good luck, bro. It's been fun, and to the victor go the spoils.
What are the spoils?
I don't know.
Up a hat.
Fill in the blank, bro. I mean, we're still under what is that? Quarantine, so
I just want a hug during quarantine from Big Dave if I win.
It's all day, bro. I'll put one in a box for you.
Yes.
All right. You guys ready?
1, 2, 3.
Got Big Rob taking it down.
Anything's possible. Sorry, I had to do my KG impression there.
Well,
The
listen,
champ
you also
is-
get extra points for using a Kevin Garnett, 2000 circa 2009 moment. So
Boston references all night. At least, yeah.
I'm calling it now. I want a rematch. Too many. Rob showed 17 caps. No, this is a set of 4. This is the Renegades cap, but no, this is the Oilers cap. No.
well,
You fuck
listen,
me.
Dave,
You know you fuck me. Big Dave will be back. This ain't the last you heard of me. Big Rob.
Somebody hang up his.
Mute me.
Dave,
And then,
you got the perfect opportunity to wear that Vengeance is Mine cap.
Although
Yeah,
that's
no,
not what it
it's-
says.
Yeah, no. It
No,
says
that cap says I want the D.
It says you lost to a Tulsa Oilers cap. That's what it fucking says right there.
Well, guys, listen, I want to thank you guys. Congratulations,
I'm still the
Robert.
people's champ.
now, hold on. Do I get like a victory lap for winning?
You actually get a prize from Jay Steele. Jay Steele put up a hat.
That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, but what do you want to do, Rob? You want to show us something?
Yeah. I was gonna show off. This is one that didn't make the cut because I only had so many MILB teams, and this is
Yeah.
probably my favorite hats that I have.
Yeah, show them off.
So I'm gonna go in periodic order, starting from the most recent to the past. So this one is a Fresno Grizzlies before they made the switch to Washington. It was actually designed. This logo in general was brought about by a rapper from Fresno. His name is Fashawn. I met Fashawn back in about 2007, before he got real big and ended up on Double XL, and we've always been in contact since. Has his album dropped with it. It was a Mania release for his first album when he signed with Mass Appeal, and so he made sure that I got that when that released. He linked up with my girlfriend whenever they did the tacos joints. My girlfriend obviously reached out and said, "Hey, like, can you help him grab this?" And he did, and he signed the bottom of it for me to Tulsa with love. Every time he comes through Tulsa, he hits me up, and I'll hook him up with some merch from Tulsa, and also kind of hype man his gigs. When I first ran into him, this is the very first one, just a regular Fresno cap. It was in Kansas City at the Riot Room. I was doing a show and he was headlining, and he called me up and he started freestyle, kind of battle setting, and started going in on me. And I was sitting there and my friends were in front row, and I remember they were like, you gotta get him. And I'm like, this guy's killing me right now. He signed the Nas. There's no way I'm gonna compete with him. And so anyways, like, he handed me the mic, and everyone there was just expecting me to bomb. And I just started going in, and everyone just like, oh my God, white boy can rap. It's just kind of a common thing. But it just went crazy. And ever since then, like, you just had to have been there to dig the energy. But in the middle of my set, I'm middle rapping and I have the hat on. I'm taking the hat off, looking at him. I'm digging in my pocket for a metallic silver Sharpie. And he has eyes like, what is he doing? Like, usually when you're performing, someone's doing that, you're thinking they're pulling a gun out. They're doing, you never know. And so I pulled out the Sharpie and handed it to him like, sign this, mixed while rapping. And so he signed it with his graffiti tag, the Fashawn with the crown. So anybody who listens to Fashawn, that's my dude, and definitely check out his music. Yep,
Cool.
That's my circle.
Well, Robert, just so you're aware too, while you were doing that, Big Dave was writing, "I was cheated. Watch your back." And he also said he doesn't like Fashawn's music.
Well,
He didn't say that. He didn't say that part. I'm just kidding with you, man.
that's
All
fine.
about that dirty South, man. I'll
Hey,
take Scarface any day.
Or what are you, like a Paul Wall fan, Big Dave?
Nah, I'm old school, baby. Ghetto Boys. Street Military, Kiki, SUC. I like old school Houston. Repping UGK out of Port Arthur.
Well, listen, guys. Listen, it was great having you guys on. You guys gave us a great show.
Fun.
It was a lot of fun, and I really appreciate you guys being on. And thank you so much. Jay Steele owes you a hat, Robert Pierce. So we'll make.
Hey, shout out, Davey. Keep doing what you do. Appreciate it. You were totally biased, I believe. Rob and Leon, I'm gonna get at you, motherfuckers. Y'all fuck me. I'll be back.
So,
King Slayer
Big
will
Dave,
Voted for you in the last round.
Big Dave, you got nothing nasty to say to me?
Should have used that collab.
Oh, it's on. It's on. Like I said, I went A, B, C, or D. I let fate fall the way it was. I had fear of God lined up. I was trying.
Oof.
It's here. It's here. I didn't pull no punches. He picked B. I roll with B. So
Well,
here's what it is.
vengeance may be yours in the future, but for right now, Big Rob gave you the D. So
no, Big Dave never takes the D. I'll take that L, but you didn't give me the D.
But
all right, guys. Well, you guys have a good rest of your night, man. It was so much fun having you on.
yeah, appreciate
Peace,
it,
man.
guys. Stay
Live the
safe.
life you love. Love the life you live.
Wow.
I don't know why he said he was going to come after me. I voted for him in the last round. You guys voted for freaking Rob. What the hell?
Leon, you're asking for it. That's why you look like the kind of guy that's looking for trouble.
People like to pick on me, man. It's fucked up.
It's all rigged. That's why. So he just thinks everyone's part of it.
Listen, that was fun. That was fun. So before we head out, Jason, do you want to kind of talk about what's coming up next? Well, let me talk about Wednesday first, if that's okay.
Sounds good.
Actually, no, Leon, since you invited the guest on for Wednesday, why don't you share with everybody who's coming Wednesday?
Yeah, we got the homie from Canada. Hold on, sorry, whoops. The milkman himself, Kamaj Silva, will be joining us on Wednesday's episode of Views from the Vault. Kamaj, what can I say? Sneaker tub fame, Toronto guy, local legend. He's been pumping out mad heat from his store out in Toronto. Mm-hmm. So I asked him to come on. He said yes. So we will have Kamaj on for Wednesday.
Yeah, and then and the Wednesday after that, we're gonna have Chamuko Efra from
nice.
Will be on to kind of talk about his creative process and some of the stuff that he's created, which will be cool.
Dude, his last release just killed everything.
Listen, I have people DMing me trying to get me to sell mine, and I won't do it.
What chat was that?
That Raiders spinoff.
That logo was huge.
I really wanted that one, man.
It had that huge, impressive logo, and listen, I just simply have now. I have this thing that I copy and paste that says, "No, I'm not selling my hats."
Yep.
Elbow for sale.
All right, Leon, and you killed the over.
I started with this hat, so I don't know what you're talking about.
They counted eight hats. So, all right, but anyway, next Saturday, if you guys all enjoyed this hat battle, we are kicking off the King of the Crown tournament with the Saturday selection show. We're going to show the brackets for our King of the Crown tournament, and we're also going to introduce some maybe some new rules, some new scoring, and we're going to do some new different types of matches in that first round. Probably some triple threat matches, some fatal four-way matches. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you have not signed up yet, and we're looking at you, the guys with 500 or more hats, or the gals with 500 or more hats, to go sign up at World Fitted Federation. Get your names in there before we set the bracket this coming Saturday.
Yeah, and special shout out to those people that said this was fixed. I want to see you guys sign up too.
I wrote down all of their names. They're signing up whether they want to or not.
All the people that said this is fixed, I'll see you in a hat battle.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. Leon, you want to take everybody out?
Yeah. See you guys Wednesday. Thanks for joining us. Thank you to our special guest, Davey and Jason, for jumping on, moderating. So we will see you guys Wednesday. And yeah, stay fitted, guys.
See you.
Thank you, Davey.
Peace, guys.